So I wanted to offer you a power flow just to see an idea of how it could go. And if it's not for you, then no worries. But keeping that in mind, that is what we're going to venture into 45 minutes. So taking a seat onto your mat. If you see a little movement, the bottom of the screen, it's my cat. So just ignore her. We're filming from home today. So comfortable seat on your mat. What does that mean for you? Sitting cross-legged, sitting on your heels. Let your eyes start to close. And take a big deep inhale. Nice full exhale. Grounding into this moment right here. Breathing in this opportunity on the mat. What intention serves you? And that intention really can be anything that speaks to you. It can be a little reminder, something to focus on. Maybe you'd like to bring in an intention of challenging yourself, stepping out of your comfort zone. But whatever speaks to you, just let it land in the body. And tuning into your breath with each inhale, breathe that intention in. With each exhale, let go of tension. Making a commitment to you, to honor you, your body, as best you can. Let's start to find a rhythm of the breath here. Take a deep inhale, breathe into the belly and the back of the rib cage. Exhale to release. Then maybe you find like a 4-count inhale, 4-count exhale. We'll take one more deep breath here. Full inhale. Nice big exhale. Gently begin to blink your eyes open and meet me in a tabletop position. So coming into tabletop here. Land with knees under hips, wrists under ankles. Inhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, hug the core in round your spine. And continue to flow. Inhale, arch, gazing up. Exhale, round, hug in. Continue on your own, arching and rounding as you breathe. Maybe you start to welcome in some circular movements through the ribs, some lateral movements through the spine, rolling the shoulders. Maybe all you do is arch and round. We'll take one more inhale. Exhale, round. Come to a neutral spine pause here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, gaze over your right shoulder, crunch right shoulder to right hip, really squeezing down on your side body here. Inhale, breathe into the left side ribs. Exhale, hug your right oblique, squeeze tight, tight, tight. Inhale, breathe left side ribs. Exhale, squeeze tight. Come through center, inhale. Exhale to your left. So hugging down left side, left shoulder swings to left hip. Big inhale into the right side ribs. Exhale, squeeze down on the left. Inhale, right side ribs. Exhale, squeeze down on the left. And then come back to center, pause here. One cow cat, inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round. Come to neutral, pause. Let's fire up the core a little bit more here. Tuck your toes under. Coming into a floating tabletop, I want you to press into every single fingertip, hover your knees. Pause here, zip the core up. Are you still breathing? Lower your knees gently to the mat. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, arch, gaze up. Exhale, floating cat. Round your spine, hug the core and press the floor away, hover your knees. Pause here for an inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Lower your knees gently. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, floating cat. One breath here. Inhale. Full exhale. Lower the knees. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, floating cat. Hug the core and press the floor away. Hug in tight. Round, round, round. Take a full breath. And then gently lower down. Coming into neutral, untuck your toes. Reach your right leg back behind you, stretching your right leg long. Drive the toes back. Reach your left arm forward. Get as much length as you can here. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, round your spine, hug in. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, hug the core in. One more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, hug. Stretch long. Inhale. Pause here. Keep your breath going. Bring your left hand down to the mat. Shift your weight into your left hand. Left shin, left hand, grounding down. Get light on your right fingertips. Walk your right fingers towards the front of your mat. Hug your core in strong. See what happens. Reach your right fingers forward. Same arm, same leg, balancing here. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Take a cow cat. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Come to neutral. Send your left leg back. Reach the left toes back. Reach your right arm forward. Stretch long, lift high. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch long. Pause here. Keep breathing. Plant your right hand down. Shift your weight into the right hand. You're physically moving your body over. Get light on your left fingertips. Walk them towards the top of your mat. Hug the core in strong. Take an inhale. Exhale. Reach your left fingers forward. Whoo. Notice this side is a little more shaky. Stretch long here. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Walk out your downward facing. Start to soften your knees. Inhale. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, taking a ragdoll here. Grabbing opposite elbows, gentle sway. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Maybe you interlace fingers behind your neck and then let your elbows hang down to the mat. Gently release down. Inhale, half lift and pause here. In your halfway lift, wrap your ribs in, really hug in tight. Now, flexibility allows, fingers can stay on the ground, but I want you to keep lengthening through your spine. Fingers can be on shins or thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise, inhale, arms sweep high. Hands heart center as you exhale. Pause here. As we stand tall at the top of the mat, bring your intention back to mind. That reminder that you needed, that motivation. Take a deep inhale. Slow exhale. Sun salutations. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. This first one we'll take it slow. Pausing your high plank, keep your breath going. Lower your knees down, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, modified chaturanga to the belly. Elbows graze the ribs, lower down. Baby cobra, inhale, peel your chest up. Squeezing shoulder blades together, no weight in your hands. Keep breathing here, we're holding this one. Tune into your tailbone. Reach your tailbone back behind you. Reach it back. Lift the heart higher, inhale. Exhale, down dog. From your down dog, inhale, soften the knees. Exhale, travel top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Swan dive, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Knees down or lifted. Upward facing dog or baby cobra as you inhale. Down dog, exhale. Soften your knees, inhale. Travel forward, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale into your upward facing or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. One more, soften the knees, inhale. Travel top of the mat, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, pause here. Walk it out. You need a child's pose, feel free. Take this time to reconnect and to notice how you feel. Notice how the body feels. We'll take about 2 more breaths right here before we move on. If you drop down to child, start to come back up to down dog. Maybe you take a tabletop. If you're staying in your downward facing dog, great, stay right there. Soften your knees, inhale. Travel to the top of your mat as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale this round. Heel toe your feet, hip distance, grounding into your feet. Roll up, vertebra by vertebra. How well can you round through your spine and at the top? Several shoulder rolls coming on up. Bring your feet side by side or keep them at hip distance if that works better for you. But either variation, just spread your toes and ground down. Connect down to each toe. Feel that mound below your big toe and the outer edge of your heel. And feel that pressure there. Pressing firm. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Start to shift your weight into your right foot. Zip your abdominals up, engaging strong. Float your left leg either to a 90-degree bend or toes touching down at a hover. Your arms can be down beside you, hands heart center on your hips if you need a little extra help with the balance. But we're coming into a one-leg mountain here. So just finding that balance, that shift of weight. Sweep your arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, airplane lunge. Step your left toes back to a lunge. Reach your arms behind you, landing with your back heel nice and high. Hug in your abdominals. Get long through the spine. Pausing here, breathe. Press firm into your right foot. Inhale, arms sweep high, high crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms, chest forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Pause. In your airplane lunge, sweep your left arm forward. Take an inhale, left arm by the ear. Exhale, heel open, warrior 2. Landing in your warrior 2. Take time to adjust. Maybe you want a longer stance, a shorter stance. Feel your hips externally rotating. Your hips open to the side of your mat, bend deep into the front knee. Fingers actively stretching apart, shoulders pull down. Take an inhale. Sink deeper, exhale. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. We'll pause here this first round, keep breathing. Left fingers can be light down the leg. You can half bind behind you. Feel your heart lifting high. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Your forearm can rest on the thigh or reach it down. Left fingers reach long through the side body. So we're working a line from the outer ankle, up the outer leg, up the side of the body, through the fingertips overhead. If you have blocks, you can certainly use a block, bottom hand on the block. Or just work your core strength, bottom fingers floating. One more breath here. Reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg, right fingers reach up and back. Exhale, airplane lunge. Windmill your arms around. Pop your back heel, adjusting hips square, heart pulls forward. Take a full breath. Just one time this round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms airplane. One-legged mountain. Inhale, shift forward and up. Big toes touch, hands heart center. Take a breath. Start to spread your left toes. Feel that connection of the mound below the big toe, the outer edge of your heel. Let that lift your arch. Start to shift your weight into your left foot. Next inhale, float your right knee to your 90-degree bend. And again, hands can be heart center. If you like it on the hips better, take it there, down beside you. From your one-legged mountain here, next inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, airplane lunge. You're stepping back to that lunge stance, reaching your fingers back. Spine is long, core is engaged, energy in both legs. 4 rounds. Inhale, arms sweep high to your high crescent. Exhale, arms airplane. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Last 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Pause here. Breathe. Back heel is still so high. Right arm only. Inhale, sweep the right fingers forward. Exhale, windmill open, warrior 2. Settle in. All right, I am going to spin around the other way, just so my back isn't to you. But you're sinking in deep. Your hips are really opening. You're dropping down low, working this front knee over the ankle. Nice long stance. Inner thighs are hugged in. Take an inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Pausing here this first round. Bottom ribs are rotating up, so your heart's lifting high. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Drop the hips low. Find that length, staying active. Even if you're using your forearm on your thigh, that's okay, but try not to just totally dump into it. Stay strong here. 1 more full breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. So you straighten the left leg, left arm up and back, and then windmill to your airplane lunge. So you're back facing forward, front of the room. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, arms airplane. One-legged mountain. Big shift forward, knee pulls high, big toes touch, hands heart center. Take a breath. We're going to mix up that flow a little bit, cutting down the beginning, adding on to the end. Take a breath. Shift your weight into your right foot. Hugging in the core, float your left knee high. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane lunge. Just one time. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane. Left arm forward. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Reach up and back. Exhale, airplane lunge and pause there. Hug the core and find a point to gaze at out in front of you. Take a big inhale. Warrior 3. Shift onto your right foot. Float your left leg up. And then settle in here. Now, if you're a little wobbly today, maybe you're almost standing upright. Toe tapping down as needed. Take it as far as feels comfortable. But drive your heel back. Drive the head forward. Taking 2 more breaths here. Keep strong in the standing leg, strong in the core. And then with control, lift up to your one-legged mountain, knee pulls through, arms high. Big toes touch, hands heart center. Take a breath. Shift your weight into your left foot. Float your right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane lunge. 1 time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the left leg. Exhale, airplane lunge. Pause here. Take a breath, prepping. Hugging in the core, you're starting your shift forward. Gaze out in front of you. Find 1 point to gaze at. Inhale, warrior 3. Shift forward, float the leg up. You take it wherever feels right for you. You can be tapping down as needed. We're gonna be here for about 2 more breaths. Find your focus, find your strength. 1 more breath. Start to lift up with control. One-legged mountain. Big inhale at the top. Big toes touch, hands heart center. Let's take a sun salutation here, clearing it out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga as you exhale, plant the palms, stepping or floating back, landing down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down dog. Lower to your child's pose. Big toes touch, knees open, close, whatever feels right for you. If your shoulders need a break, wrap them down by your toes. So settling in here. How well are you honoring your intention? We're going to be here for about 3 to 4 more breaths. When you feel ready, start to press into a tabletop position, cycle through a couple rounds of cow-cat, just resetting yourself. My cat heard the word cat and is like, I'm here, you called me. All right, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. From your down dog, soften your knees, inhale. Travel to the top of the mat as you exhale. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale, growing tall. Hands heart center, exhale. Let's start the same way, but again, we're gonna add on and change up the ending. So shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, arms high. Left knee lifts, one-legged mountain. Pause here, hug the core in. Inhale. Exhale, airplane lunge. Arms high, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane. Left arm forward, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, windmill airplane lunge. Pausing here. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Shift forward, float your back leg up. From your warrior 3 this round, we're coming into a low lunge. So your right leg is down, your left leg is lifted. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hands come down, frame your right foot, bend your right knee, step your left leg back, lower the left knee down, untuck your toes. Ground into your left hand, inhale, right arm lifts, spinal twist. Right leg is forward. Take a breath here. Modified side plank. So left arm stays pressing down, shifting yourself up. Swivel your left ankle off of your mat, send your right leg to the back of the mat. Float the right leg up, reach right arm long. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, crunch it in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, long. Exhale in. One more. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Extend long. Inhale. High plank, exhale. Pause here. Inhale. Full exhale. Press the floor away from you. Get long in your spine. Take one more. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Reset. From your downward facing dog, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged inhale. Right knee to left elbow. Cross it under the body. Three-legged inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Pause here. Staying shifted forward. Hike your right knee to right triceps. Three-legged inhale. Exhale to a lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms high. Pause and breathe. Take an inhale. Arms airplane as you exhale, pulling the chest forward, reaching fingers back, hugging the core, drop your hips low, fire up, inhale. Full exhale, one-legged mountain, lift up, knee pulls through, big toes touch, hands heart center. Take a few breaths here. One more big deep inhale. Full slow exhale. Shift your right into your left foot. Float your right knee up. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, airplane lunge. Watch out for pets. Inhale, arms up, high crescent. Exhale, airplane. Right arm forward. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the left leg, left arm up and back. Exhale, windmill to your airplane lunge. From here, gazing out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, take flight. Right leg floats up. Breathe. Nice. From here, big inhale. Step to your low lunge. So hands come down to the mat or to blocks. You can always start on blocks. Step your foot back, lower the knee down. Untuck the toes. Ground your right hand to a block or the floor. Inhale, left arm high. Settle in. Your next stop is that modified side plank, pressing into your right hand. Swivel your right ankle over, send your left leg back, and then hug in your core so strong. Float your left leg and reach your left arm overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, high plank, pause. Press the floor away, zip the core in, breathe here. Inhale, down dog, exhale, reset. One more breath. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged inhale. Left knee, right elbow. Three-legged inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, and pause. Hold it there. Hike it up higher. Get it to your armpit. Get it to your tricep. Breathe. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step to a lunge. Inhale, arm sweep high, high crescent lunge. Dropping the hips, take a breath. Inhale, arms airplane. Exhale, chest pulls forward, gaze forward. Inhale, warrior three. I don't think we did that on the other side. So from your warrior three, transition to your one-legged mountain. This is where we ended. Big toes touch, hands heart center. Take a breath. Two more breaths. Beautiful. Release your arms down. Roll your shoulders back. Energize your fingers here. Lift your heart high. This is our final time standing here. After this, we're coming down to the mat. So I want you to stand in your strength. Stand in your power. Stand tall and proud, knowing that you have grown, you have changed, you have challenged yourself, you have seen each flow through. Maybe you've fallen and gotten right back into it. Lift the heart up a little bit higher. Take a big inhale here. Big exhale. Feel so proud of yourself. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, swan dive, melt it down. Half lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. All right, final time standing. But before we come all the way down to the mat, option to lower your knees here. We're gonna go through 5 chaturanga push-ups. So you can have knees down or lifted. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower lift. You have 4 more. You've got 3, 2, 1. High plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga into your upward facing dog. Into your downward facing dog. And then from your down dog, inhale your right leg high. And exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee forward. Sweep your right ankle over to the left. Shift your hips back, melting yourself down. In your setup here, if you need a block, feel free. You can have your ankle in tight to the body, makes it a little more accessible. You're working one day to maybe get your shin parallel to the top of your mat. Doesn't need to happen. It doesn't ever need to happen. And if you're melting down here and something feels tweaky, flip onto your spine for a reclined figure 4. Wherever you land though, take a deep inhale. Big exhale. And melt. Without moving, notice if your mind has wandered. And if so, notice where it's gone. Take one more inhale. Slow exhale. Walk your hands up, pause. And as you come up, nice tall spine. Plant your right hand in front of your right shin, reach your left arm back for your left leg. Now, if you're feeling a little tight, you can always have hand on block. The higher it is, the more you can twist through the spine. And if you're really just not feeling the spinal twist right now, then just hang out in more of an upright half pigeon. But if you're here twisted, maybe you look back to your left leg. Maybe you go ahead, activate your hamstring, squeeze it in, try to pull in your foot. Maybe you're just grabbing the calf, maybe you're just grabbing the tip of the heel, maybe you can pull a little closer. Wherever you land though, just take one more big inhale here. And gently exhale, release, tucking the toes as you lower, and if your leg is still grounded, just tuck your toes. Plant your hands down, shifting up, three-legged dog, shake it out, open stack, whatever feels right for you. Maybe you flip your dog, bend your right knee, hips are stacked, weights in your left hand, right toes touch down, hips lift high. Wild thing is keeping your right heel high. Flip dog is both feet flat, hips lifting up, and maybe from here you work into your full wheel. And if you take your full wheel, left hand has to flip back around, press off of it to return back to your down dog. Left side, inhale. When you are ready, your left leg high. Exhale, your left knee forward. Left ankle sweeps forward to the right. Hip shift back. Take a big inhale. Exhale, melt down. And if you need a block under you, go for it. If you don't need to even be here right now, if you prefer it, reclined figure four, always there for you. Either variation though, land, breathe, settle. Without moving, just notice if your mind has wandered, and if it has wandered, that's okay. Just notice where it's gone, notice what's come up to you. Take one more full breath here. Start to press yourself back up. Pressing up. We'll pause at the top here. Ground your left hand in front of your left shin. Again, use a block if you find that helpful. You can stay forward if that twist isn't for you, or peel your right arm back, reaching for your right leg, get that spinal twist in, look to your right leg. Then maybe from here, feel your hamstring engagement, squeezing your heel in. You can reach it, grab it, hug it in tight, and take a big inhale. Full exhale. Start to release, tucking the toes on the way down, or if the leg is already down, just tuck the toes. Press into your hands, shift up and back to your three-legged dog, lifting up, shake it out. Options here too. Just shake it out to return to down dog, to flip your dog, taking wild thing. Right leg straight, foot down, left knee bent, left heel high. Flip dog, you're in that grounded position. Your wheel, flipping over, and then returning to down dog whenever you're ready. From your downward facing dog, soften your knees, inhale, exhale, step through, jumping through to a seat, extend your legs out front, sit nice and tall, inhale, Exhale, melt down, soften here. You may be upright, you may have just hinged forward 1 inch, and that is totally okay. Take it wherever your body lets you, breathing into it there. Take a slow inhale. Exhale, tuck your tailbone and start to roll down vertebra by vertebra. We're going to come into a couple bridges and a twist, happy baby, and then our shavasana. So to start with our bridges, bend your knees, plant your feet flat to the mat, hip distance. Now, if you're pretty tapped out and you do happen to have a block nearby or a nice pillow, lift your hips up, slide that under your sacrum, so then you can just relax in a supported bridge. Otherwise, if you're staying active, arms down beside you, take a big inhale. Exhale, press into your feet, roll up. Lifting up to the top, your core is gently engaged, always providing that spine a little bit of support. Your inner thighs are engaged, so your knees are trying to remain in line with your hips. Keep pressing into your feet, lifting up, and maybe you tuck your shoulders under, maybe you interlace fingers, pressing pinkies down. Find your strength. And then from here, press down into your left foot, really spread the left toes. Feel that pressure take over. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Take an inhale here. Exhale, plant your right foot down, spread the right toes, press down, pause, inhale. Exhale, lift your left leg up, lifting up high, pause, inhale. Exhale, release, keep your hips up, lift your hips higher, inhale. Exhale, hug your core in as you roll down, vertebra by vertebra, tailbone. Very last thing. Bring your arms to a goalpost, windshield wiper your legs right and left. Finding stillness once again. Option to come into wheel this time if you've got it in your practice. If you feel open and ready, fingers will go tucked up by your ears. You're going to press into all 4 points nice and evenly. Otherwise, arms down beside you. And of course, if you're in that restorative variation, you just hang out there. The rest of us take a big inhale to prep. Exhale, use that power to press up, to lift up into your wheel, your back bend, or your bridge. In bridge, tuck shoulders under, interlace fingers. In wheel, keep pressing strong into the legs, working your shoulders over your wrists. Keep lifting up higher and higher. Feel that strength. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, release and lower. Once you tap down to the bottom, once you're lowered fully, heel toe your feet to the width of the mat and let your knees fall into one another. And if you've got a block under you, gently remove your block, lower down, and meet us here. Feet wide, knees falling in, hips rotating in, hands wherever feels right. Soften the jaw. Soften your neck, your shoulders. Start to hug your knees into your chest. Let's keep the knees in tight to the chest for the spinal twist here. So with your knees in tight to your chest, left hand pulls your knees over to the left. Reach your right arm way off to the right. Maybe you drop your chin over your right shoulder. Maybe today you prefer it over the left shoulder. If you land here and you decide you want more, adjust in a way that allows you to cross your top leg over bottom leg. So right leg over left. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, twist, and then gently start to unwind. Uncross your legs, unwind your spine, hug your knees into your chest, take a little rock side to side. Take your right hand and pull your knees over to the left. Reach your left arm off to the left. And again, you can stay with your knees tight to the chest. Maybe it just feels comforting that way. Or if you want more intensity here, adjust so you can cross your left leg over the right. Now, as you're settling, maybe chins over left shoulder or right shoulder, but start to allow your eyes to close or gaze to soften. In this final twist, as you wring out your spine like you'd wring out a towel, what can you wring out of your body? What are you carrying? What unnecessary bit of physical tension, mental tension? What conversation is still lingering in there? What situation do you keep replaying? What can you let go of here and now? Leaving it on the mat. Take one more big inhale. Exhale as you twist, 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 or wring it out, and then gently uncross your legs, unwind your spine, hug your knees back in, gentle rock. Happy baby, allow your knees to fall open, feet float up, grab what's accessible to you today, pinky toe edge of each foot, ankles, calves, gentle rock. Maybe you extend the legs out straight for a straddle, maybe not for you today. Start to hug your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, curl your head up, give yourself the greatest, biggest hug, just loving on yourself, appreciate yourself right here. Big inhale. And exhale, release into your final resting pose. Maybe that's Shavasana, or if you're practicing at home, maybe it's legs up the wall. Maybe it's child's pose, fetal pose. But land in a position that you can maintain some stillness in. And just know your mind will wander, and that is okay. That's part of the challenge of this final rest. Anytime you find yourself thinking, just acknowledge the thought, see it, then let it go. Take a big, deep inhale. Exhale to release. And enjoy these next few moments, and I will wake you when it's time. Take a slow, deep inhale. Slow, full exhale. And take a moment here in this Shavasana to tune into your body and thank your body. Tune into your mind. Thank your mind for challenging you, offering yourself this opportunity to grow, both physically and mentally. With that awareness, start to welcome small movement back in, wiggle fingers, toes. Maybe you tap your thumb to each individual fingertip. Lift the eyebrows, rock your head side to side as you roll your wrists and roll your ankles. When you feel ready, sweep your arms overhead. Take a big good morning stretch, finding length here. Hug your knees into your chest and hugging in tight. Start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Start teeny tiny, just the tailbone. Then low back. Let that build, rocking and rolling, bringing back an energy until it's effortless for you to rock up to a seat. Bring your palms to touch. Thumbs to your heart space, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart up nice and high. Allow your eyes to close, taking one final moment in this practice for you to love on you, to appreciate you, and to be amazed by you and all that you do, not just physically, but mentally, the opportunities you give yourself to be a better version of you. With that awareness, take a deep inhale, breathe it all in. Exhale, let go of anything that's holding you back from that. Gently blink your eyes open and give yourself a round of applause for this little power flow. Way to go. Awesome, awesome work. Have a wonderful day.